Security token offering is a disruptive technology which came into play just recently. It makes fundraising process vastly more efficient for businesses by making them more attractive for investors. Nevertheless, such a window of opportunity is limited as the industry grows exponentially. More and more companies are expected to engage in tokenization, and eventually it will cease being a factor of differentiation. In this video, I will tell you why tokenization is a beneficial solution and why today the timing is better than any else. My friends, welcome to Stobox Insights, a video series about capital raising and financial innovations brought to you by a professional consulting company. Visit our website to learn more about our products and services and how they can benefit your business. Let's go! First of all, tokenization provides increased attractiveness for investors. When a company transfers its securities or other assets into the blockchain, it becomes easier to trade them, for they are now represented in the form of tokens. Accordingly, the assets in question become more attractive for investors, and they get reduced risk because the assets can now be traded and a chance to increase profitability with staking or other instruments of decentralized finance. It also becomes possible to invest smaller sums thanks to fractional ownership. We have another video explaining why investors love STOs and what advantages security token offering provide from the investor's perspective. A second advantage is the reduced cost of capital. Tokenization makes it possible to reach a broader circle of investors with smaller checks all over the world. In combination with increased attractiveness, it provides issuers with a better bargaining position to receive investment at more profitable conditions. Accordingly, the cost of capital goes down, therefore allowing company founders to retain more profits and execute more projects. If you would like to learn more about tokenization compared to other fundraising forms, see our video on the subject. A few years ago, implementing tokenization was not as feasible as it is now. There are a couple of reasons for that. First of all, today's market is much more liquid. At the moment of issuing this video, it has more capital, more trust, and more possibilities for trading. A few years ago, there wasn't a single licensed exchange for tokenized securities, and the idea of using decentralized exchanges for tokenized securities did not take off. Moreover, there were fewer investment companies interested in the tokenization market, as it was newer and considered more risky. However, in the last 2 years, these structural barriers have been overcome, so it's much easier to buy and sell tokenized securities today. Secondly, the regulatory framework is now more developed. The industry used to lack regulatory guidance, which made it risky to get involved. By today, most of the countries worldwide have developed legislation for tokenized securities or guidance for the application of the existing one. If you want to dive deeper into the history of the security token market, see our video on the topic. If you find this video useful, make sure to like it to give it higher exposure. Also, share it in your networks among people who can benefit from this information. Today, tokenization is still a new technology embraced by a few companies. Therefore, those who use it today significantly stand out from the crowd. However, at some point tokenization will stop being a benefit and will convert into the new norm, like today having the website is. While now tokenization provides you with an edge, in the future it will be required to keep up with the competition and not fall back. There are 3 reasons for why will it happen. First of all, the competition for investors will grow dramatically. As of today, 99.9 companies worldwide are privately held. Accordingly, a lot of investors are deprived of possibility to invest in these companies, and a few that tokenize themselves and open for investors represent a lucrative opportunity. When significantly more companies are tokenized, investors will have a vastly wider choice, with the number of possible investments growing dozens of times, therefore making it much harder for an individual company to stand out. Secondly, with the development of decentralized finance, liquidity won't be that big of a deal anymore, instead becoming a basic requirement. Thirdly, it will be harder to create an investor community. You don't simply attract small investors, you create a community that supports your business, invests into your projects, and spreads your ideas. The problem is that as soon as investors become part of certain community, they are less likely to invest in other projects as they have limited financial capacity. Therefore, first movers have the advantage of being able to build their community and thus create barriers for entry for other companies for whom raising capital will become harder. If you are interested in seizing the opportunity tokenization offers, request a complimentary 30-minute consultation on our website stobox.io. Stobox specialist will be happy to consult you on nuances of conducting a security token offering and provide a turnkey services on this matter. Stay tuned and see you in the next episode.